Like, we're just...
All next day. And you'll save 50% on every carpet with no payments till June 2001. Empire's half-off sale. Big price cuts mean big savings.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Are you ready for the hottest, juiciest offer you've ever seen? Get HBO for half price when you order Media One. Half off the hottest HBO movies, sports, and original series until 2001. Plus, you'll get 6 big charbroiled Carl's Jr. superstars when you order HBO or any other premium movie channel. So settle in with Media One and sink your teeth into the hottest, juiciest programming on television. Free burgers, half-price HBO, free installation. Pretty tasty, huh?
Pamela Wright on CBS 2 News, the station of the people.
Don't miss Big Brother, premiering after Survivor, CBS Wednesday.
Emily?
Hi, Chris. Hi.
Just thought I'd swing by to see how you're doing.
Doing great. Doing great. Things are busy. Hired a new secretary. Could you please take that call and a message? Thank you. She'll catch on, I hope.
Perfect. So we're just gonna ignore everything that happened yesterday, right? Someone tapping into your credit card, charging those plane tickets to South America, Tom's blowing.
I've been busy, okay? I'm busy. Look, you know what? If you're here to check up on me for your family, you can go back and report to them. I haven't flown the coop with Daniel. I'm still here.
No, it's got nothing to do with my family. Actually, you never got back to me about that storyline.
Could you please take the call and a message? Thank you.
You need to go to the cops.
You know what? We already discussed this. I'm not going to the police. I'm handling this myself.
You don't have to. That's exactly my point. You have nothing to hide.
I said I'm not going to the police, all right? So just back off.
Well, there's no infection. You seem to be healing well, Andrew. We have some top-notch nurses in this hospital.
We certainly do. Well, the swelling should go down in a few days. I ordered some antibiotics just to be on the safe side. Coming along just fine.
Hey, you hear that, Andy? Excited?
Any idea when I'll be able to feel something down there?
Any day now. You just keep doing what you're doing. I'll talk to you later on.
Okay, great. Thanks, Ben.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna see what's holding up your breakfast tray, Andy. I'll be right back. Could I have a moment of your time, Dr. Harris?
Well, that's even less than I have to spare.
I saw that look.
What look?
That look that passed between you and my son's wife. You know, you're a top-notch surgeon, an impeccable reputation, ethics beyond question. Are you really so eager just to toss it all away because for my son's wife?
Well, it sounds like you're questioning my ethics.
No, as a matter of fact, that's the least of my consideration.
Well, if you have any concerns about my ability as a surgeon, don't. My reputation speaks for itself.
No, you know, it speaks for you. This surgery you just performed on my son, this operation, that will speak for you. And you better pray to God that it's...
What do you want from me, John? A guarantee? Your son asked me to operate, and I agreed to do my best. And that's what I did, my absolute best. But here it is. At the risk of my professional reputation, I guarantee you Andy will walk again. So back off.
Okay, now, when you said that you wanted to treat me to breakfast, this is not exactly what I had in mind.
If I knew you were going to spend all morning in the mirror, I would.
Oh.
Who do you got to get all dolled up for anyway?
That's right.
T-H-I-L-L-I-P-S.
Hey. Hey, do you know what would be a great idea? We should take cooking classes together. What do you think?
But I think you're getting tired of my culinary masterpieces.
Oh, no, it would be a blast. Come on, we could cook our way around the world.
You know, I got a better idea. Why don't we get takeout and delivery menus from around the world? No fuss, let's clean up. What do you think?
You are awful. That's what I think.
Thank you.
What do you got? You got any leads on Phillips?
It's not your case.
I note that, Hal, but I just want...
But nothing. Stay out of it, Jack.
I want to know if you found anything out. Since when is that a crime?
Since you started caring too much about what happens to Carly. I am only involved in this as a favor to you, and I am in it, Jack, so you can stay out of it.
Did you find anything or not?
There was a Phillips registered at the Lakeview, dating from before Carly and Barbara's fashion show until the date Carly went missing. Yes, they are faxing me over a list of all calls made from his room.
Okay, good. I want to take a look at it when it comes in.
I'm on it, Jack. If there's something shady going on with Carly, I will let you know, and until that time, stay out of it.
You're just as curious as I am.
For my son's sake, yeah. What's the attraction for you, Jack? Why are you itching to know, huh? You have moved on, haven't you, Jack? Because if you're having second thoughts or misgivings about the smartest move you have made in the last couple of years,
All right, what gives?
Just shop talk.
You two go all strong and silent the second that I walk over here. Now, that makes a certain crime reporter suspect that something's going on. Something very hush-hush, something that is not on the crime report, and which would perhaps make an excellent story for the Argus.
You know, the only excellent thing around here is you. And speaking of around here, shouldn't you be at the office by now?
Are you trying to get rid of me?
No, never. But I tell you what, I got a break in a couple of hours.
Here's that list of numbers from the Lakeview.
Thanks.
Okay, so you are obviously working on a very hot case. Now, tell me, who's my competition, huh? Is it a chop shop operator, a murderer, a computer hacker?
Baby, you got no competition. Because you are the hottest thing around here.
That's beautiful. You like that? It's for my little boy. Parker. Yeah. Parker. Gorgeous little redhead with a smile that'll break your heart. He's probably so big now. I wonder if he misses his mama. As much as you miss Parker, love is forever. Thank you. Every stitch is like a kiss just for him. If I can't be with him, at least I'll have this. And remember, don't ever mention Parker in front of him. I'd like to finish as much as I can of this before he comes back. Would you keep an eye out for him? And let me know when he returns. Thank you.
It's happening again.
Where's it centered?
I got it. It's centered on Elwood Drive.
Go! Back. All civilians back.
2.7.
Yeah.
2.9.
Oh, I'm feeling it. Go! Move it! Go!
Yeah! Oh! I just saved hundreds of dollars by switching to Geico. Yeah!
Geico Direct. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
We put raw power and intelligence in two liquids and created something astonishing. Liquid Plumber Foaming Pipe Snake Clog Remover. It cleans your pipes, even the walls, like they've never been cleaned before. With Liquid Plumber Foaming Pipe Snake, clogs don't stand a chance.
It was such a hard decision to go back to work after Sarah was born. She was this little tiny thing, but I was really lucky I could bring her to my mother who could take care of her during the day. Sarah's buddies are Bessie the cow and lots of chickens. I'm never quite sure what ends up all over her clothes.
Tide with bleach cleans so well, it's the only detergent that kills 99.9% of bacteria, including E. coli and salmonella.
I figured one day she'd want a kitten or a puppy, but at this rate, I think we're going to end up with livestock.
New Always Ultra is now quilted. With 6 times more absorbent protection than women normally need. New quilted Always Ultra. 6 times more protection. Being a girl just got better.
1, 2, unbuckle my shoe. 3, 4, add 2 more. Smile on. 1, 2, 3, vitamin C, caffeine free. 4, 5, 6, easy to fix. Smile on.
The Payless buy one get one half off sandal sale is going on now. So many sandals, so little time. So what are you waiting for? Payless, doesn't it feel good?
If I could just get my hands on whatever it is that has got you so interested. Now, come on, what is with you, Snyder?
You better get out of here before we both wind up on the unemployment line.
Oh, I hate it when you act all adult and responsible. I am going to call Lisa and see if there's anything else that she needs while I'm still here.
You knock yourself out.
Hell. When are you going to get it through your head that I'm doing you a favor? The same way that Carly was doing us all a favor, especially you, when she split town and set us all free.
I want to know what's going on. All right, I'm a cop. That's what I do.
The other day was a different story when you dumped it in my lap.
Look,
remember?
I'm not going to jump on the next available flight to wherever she is in the world and pledge my undying love. That's over. That's dead. But I do want to know what it went down so I can put this to bed.
Getting about this close to my last nerve, Joe.
Hey, this number, this is the... Phillips dialed this number at least 2 times a day when he was at Lakeview. This is the same number that was on Carly's fax.
The one you tried before unsuccessfully, I've noticed.
That means that the connection to Hong Kong isn't recent, Hal.
But it does not prove that Carly did not leave town of her own free will, and it certainly doesn't prove that she's in any distress. So don't get all bent out of shape, okay, Jack?
Oh, good. That's what I wanted to hear.
Good.
Sir, DA's office is on your private line. They say it's urgent.
It's always urgent with the DA's office. I will take it in my office.
See, Jack? No reason for alarm.
It's over. Thank me, Jack.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey.
Hey.
Slip me a kiss before I go.
I'll see you, Dales.
You sure will.
Andy, did you see this? They must have delivered it late last night.
Another gift basket?
Yeah, from your friends at Braslow House.
Publishers who sent me to Chechnya.
Oh. Our best wishes for a speedy recovery.
Everything gourmet? Why don't you, bring it over here and let me check it out?
Tell you what, you can have all the overpriced fish eggs you want as soon as you walk again.
Oh, well, if that's the way it's going to be, then champagne and caviar on me. Best restaurant in Chicago. As soon as I can walk.
Well, maybe you should not make too many plans just yet, Andy.
I want to take Hope to the zoo. Have you ever been to the Lincoln Park Zoo?
No.
Brookfield? Oh, well, we'll do both then. The aquarium. She will love the aquarium. You know, I think it's about time we started talking about preschools, Denise.
Look, Andy.
What?
You know, maybe you ought to slow down. I mean, first we got to get you better, and, I mean, there's plenty of time to discuss the future. So right now, you've just got to rest. Okay? Rest.
Denise.
Yeah?
Thanks. For everything.
If you want to discuss your son's case doctor to doctor, we can step into my office. I'll be glad to walk you through Andy's operation and recovery. But I suspect this is about something else.
What in the world is going on out here?
I am looking out for my son's best interests, which is more than I can say for the two of you.
Why can't you let this go?
Because the two of you are practically panting at one another in front of my son. Your disregard for common decency is...
Decency? No, what kind of father forces his son into a loveless marriage and then wants him to live a fantasy that will never become reality?
I love my son. He has made a terrible mistake in entrusting his heart and his well-being to the two of you. You just remember this. I am gonna protect him.
Ben, you are sure, right, about...
I'm positive. Denise, it was major surgery. John understands that there's still plenty of residual swelling that could impede the use of Andy's legs.
Yeah, well, it sounds like nothing's going to satisfy that man until he gets absolute proof.
I've ordered tests that will prove that Andy is on his way to total recovery.
I guess that's good. That'll satisfy father and son.
I want to tell you that he's afraid.
No, not in so many words. I mean, but he's trying not to show it. I guess he just expected that he'd be wiggling his toes and moving his legs by now, that's all.
It won't be long. Come on, let's get out of here for a few hours. I'll treat you to lunch.
Okay. You don't have to do that. It's okay.
No, I want to. I miss you.
I just mean that well, Ben, I should. I mean, I don't want to leave Andy alone.
Denise,
Ben, come
don't let them do this to you. John and Andy are trying to do a number on your head, and I won't let that happen. Now, if you don't stop them, I will.
You don't fool me, Emily. You're creeped out because someone's got your personal information. If they have access to your credit card, who knows what other information they've got?
Well, that's a pleasant thought, isn't it?
Yeah, and you're thinking that what if this credit card thing and the plane ticket thing are just the beginning? I agree with you. Emily, what if we're right? What should we do then? We should go to the cops. Think about this from Tom's point of view, Emily. If you don't report this now, it makes you look guilty.
Is that what you think?
I was here when you opened the credit card statement, and I was here when Tom went off on you about the plane tickets. I believed you. But the way you're acting now, it sounds like you have something to hide.
Excuse me.
Pardon me.
I've got to have a Whopper.
And I must have a Whopper Junior.
Well, I need a double Whopper.
We have to save the chickens.
Chickens? What chickens?
Look, here comes another one.
Now that you can get 2 tasty Whoppers for just $2, you can save the chickens from the new movie Chicken Run and eat more beef. Hey, with 2 Whoppers for just $2, you can save a lot of chickens.
Cold stuff kill you? Then try new Colgate Sensitive Maximum Strength. It's clinically proven to provide significantly more pain relief than Sensodyne, so you don't have to be afraid of anything. New Colgate Sensitive.
I may look young, but I still suffer from hot flashes. I discovered a natural way to deal with it. Healthy Woman, from the makers of Monistat. Healthy Woman's a soy menopause supplement that helps relieve hot flashes and night sweats. Healthy Woman.
If you're wet, don't feel blue. Wish for a diaper that lets fresh air flow through. Huggies Supreme Diapers. Huggies breathes all over, so no other diaper helps keep skin drier. And dry skin is healthy skin. Get outstanding dryness and good fresh air with Huggies Supreme, the ultimate in care.
It's a harmonious celebration as cherries and cream cheese come together in a deliciously flaky pastry. New cream cheese and cherry Pop-Tarts pastry swirls. It's one flaky little number.
All right, kid, here we go.
What would you do if someone you loved had a heart attack?
Jack!
It's now been proven that the same Bayer aspirin you take for muscle aches may help stop you from dying if you take it during a heart attack. Talk to your doctor now. Bayer, powerful pain relief and so much more.
The castaways thought the island was tough.
What's this business about people eating rats?
Island castaways, surviving Dave every week.
What will you do now? Your life's pretty much over.
What could I possibly have to hide? The residents of Oakdale know every stinking detail about my life.
Emily, somebody is victimizing you.
Please, will you save the drama for your articles, Chris?
Emily, you don't even care what Tom is going to think about this?
I haven't done anything wrong.
Not that that mattered to him in the past.
But what about Daniel? I mean, if this guy has access to your credit information, it's just a few steps away from being able to freeze your account. And then what would you have? You'd have nothing to fight Tom with, nothing to provide for Daniel with, nothing.
No. You're making a federal case out of this. Just stop it.
Emily, if you ignore this problem, it's not going to go away. It's going to get worse. And if you don't do everything in your power to try to protect Daniel, your worst nightmares could come true.
I feel like they already have.
All the more reason to go to the cops.
You know what? I appreciate your concern, really. But I can't go to police, so just drop it.
You're so used to being treated like the criminal that you've forgotten. You don't even know how to ask for help.
Chris, if I went to the police, the first thing they do after they finish laughing at me is somehow blame me for bringing this on myself.
But you didn't. You were the victim.
Explain that to Margot.
Okay. I will. I'll go for you.
What? No, Chris! Chris, get back here! Ah! Stop that man! Damn, he's gonna lead him straight to Stenbeck.
Come on, Ben, you know this is complicated. Andy is Hope's father, and John is her granddaddy.
And you're my wife, and I'm your husband, so let's uncomplicate this. As soon as Andy walks, you walk. You get an annulment, and we get on with our happily ever after.
You mean after all this trouble and everything we've been through together, you sure you still want me?
Am I sure? Denise, I love you. You have changed my life, changed me. Don't you know how much you mean to me by now? I mean, you taught me to laugh again. You teach me a whole new kind of patience. See that smile? Your warmth, your love. It's a gift, Denise. And everything we've been through to stay together just makes me that much more certain that we should be together.
Wow. Nobody's ever said such beautiful things like that to me. Nobody's ever loved me like you have. I could listen to you forever.
That's good. Because forever is just the beginning of what we're going to have.
After Andy gets better.
As soon as Andy is in the clear, we're going to tune out the rest of the world and be Dr. and Mrs. Benjamin Harris.
Ooh, I like that. The Harris family. Happy at last.
Yes.
Yeah. Detective Snyder here. Yeah, it's an international number, and I'm looking at a killer deadline.
Right. Well, I need it as soon as you can get it. So just run it through your machines and see what pops up and give me a buzz, okay?
Thanks. You're not doing what I think you're doing.
Help.
Because you're too smart to be doing what I think you're doing.
I had a few extra minutes, so I figured I'd give you a hint.
Don't give me that, Jack. Carly Tenney is like quicksand. You get too close and you are going to get stuck, and I mean stuck.
Not me. Not this time.
Really? And what is so different about this time than all the other times, Jack?
Julia. I'm in love with Julia, and I'm convinced that she is the right woman for me. We are good together,
Yeah,
Al.
well, you're not going to be together for long if you keep chasing after Carly.
No, this is business.
You sure about that?
Yes. Look, something's going on with Carly. If it turns out to be nothing, so much the better. But I gotta figure out what is going on with her.
Trouble, probably. And if it's trouble of her own making.
Snyder here. Hey, yeah, what you got? Well, you know what? Thank you very much for getting back to me. Bye.
What do you say?
The fax number is registered in Hong Kong under a guy. His name is Winston Lowe.
Winston Lowe. Should that ring a bell?
I don't know. But the telephone operator says that I should contact Interpol.
Interpol?
You believe me now?
In clinical studies, Bengay significantly reduced minor arthritis pain, increasing range of motion and flexibility. And now for your aches and pains, get the heating relief of Ultra Strength Bengay with 3 pain relievers. It's medicine for your moving parts.
My joints felt old. Then I tried Osteobiflex, a natural supplement that repairs cartilage and lubricates joints over time. It helped change my life.
Osteobiflex. Repair, rebuild, renew.
Talk to your doctor today or visit Prozac.com. Welcome back.
You are amazing. Is there anything you can't do?
Your baby's growing quickly, so it's no wonder that by the time he's 4 months, his calcium needs increase more than 50%. That's why there's Carnation Follow-Up, the only formula with the extra calcium active babies need, plus savings up to 20%.
Sorry, no driving till you're 16.
Carnation Follow-Up from Nestle, also available in soy.
Let's face it, if lunch was good, your breath is, ugh. Good thing sugar-free Eclipse from Wrigley zaps whatever you ate. Hey, Eclipse, or hold your breath.
All these hand and body lotions reveal fresh, younger-looking skin. But that younger skin is so delicate, it's easily damaged by everyday light.
Until now. Introducing New Carey Skin Renewal. Only Carey has an advanced combination of hydroxytherapy and SPF 15 to help protect the delicate skin Carey reveals.
With New Carey Skin Renewal, you get fresh, younger-looking skin that's protected. New Carey Skin Renewal renews and protects the skin you're in.
Sharon's mother died suddenly. She never got the chance to say goodbye. Now this man says he can bring Sharon messages from her mom.
Isn't it everyone's wish? You know, to be able to have one last conversation with the person that you love.
We'll put him to the test. Sixth Sense, the real story. 48 hours tonight.
The Duke boys are back with the whole gang. Bo, Luke, Cousin Daisy, Sheriff Roscoe, Uncle Jesse, and even the General Lee. Get some down-home fun with Tom Wopat and John Schneider. The Dukes of Hazzard Reunion, CBS Friday.
You're incredible.
What are you talking about?
Just everything you do. Taking care of Andy and dealing with John Dixon, and when things start to seem impossible for me, all I have to do is lift my head and look into those big brown eyes of yours, and I know everything is going to be all right.
And soon, once Andy's walking again.
It's really going to happen, isn't it?
It's really gonna happen. I love you.
I love you. I guess I better get back in there in case Andy needs something, so. See you soon?
Soon.
Hey, what are you doing up? You're supposed to be getting some rest.
I was too keyed up to sleep.
You need anything?
You're the best company a guy could have.
How are you, doing otherwise? I mean, you have any feeling in your legs yet? Andy? Hey, what's wrong?
Nothing. Just thinking.
Well, look who's keeping banker's hours.
Love my job.
Margot, you gotta do something.
What?
Emily.
Oh, I've tried for years.
No, she needs police protection.
This is Emily Stewart we're talking about. Usually it's the other way around. People need protection from Emily. What am I missing?
Listen, Tom filled me in the whole terrible story last night. The little credit card thing, the little stink, huh?
This is how you react when someone comes to you for help? Blow it off like some little stink?
Somebody want to clue me in on what's going on?
Well, unless Emily's changed her story, and, oh, that never happens. Tom discovered that there were 2 tickets to South America charged to Emily. One for Emily Stewart and one for her son, Daniel. And when he confronted her on it, she said, "Oh, well, somebody somehow got my credit card information," and she didn't know anything about it. And, of course, she would never take Daniel out of the country without consulting Tom first, because she knows that she would lose the part-time custody that she already has.
Are all cops this unbiased?
Look, whatever's going on, it sounds to me like it's more a matter for family court than criminal.
Look, according to Emily, it's more than just the credit cards.
According to Emily, please, give me a break.
It's like someone's been watching her. They seem to know her every move.
Listen to me. Nothing is as it seems with Emily Stewart. If you view her as a victim, it's because she wants you to see her as a victim. She's a champion at crying wolf. Let's go through it. So last year there was a whole mess with Eddie. And then there was that convoluted harassment, kidnapping plot that she accused David Stenbeck of.
Yeah, but we nailed him on that.
All right, yeah, fine. But I always thought they were in cahoots.
Why are you jumping to these conclusions? It's got nothing to do with David Stenbeck. And no matter what her past, Emily Stewart deserves the same kind of respect you would give any other person in this town.
Oh.
Well, what am I saying? I know what it's like to be presumed guilty instead of innocent.
Told you it was just a waste of time. So, Emily, you're sending Chris in to do your dirty work for you now, huh? So then you can make your entrance all wronged and innocent. It really is getting old.
All right, let's try not to start World War III just for a minute, okay? What's the word?
Winston Lowe, British national, expatriate residing abroad the past few years. Probable connection to a crime syndicate known for gambling and racketeering. What is the connection to Carly?
Well, whatever it is, you can bet she's getting something out of it.
Like what?
Knowing Carly, she's laughing all the way to the bank.
He's back. It's all right. Just calm down, all right? Because if he sees you trembling, if he knows you're afraid, it'll only make things worse. You understand? Right, let's just get back to work. Okay. It'll be all right. Jack will find me. He has to.
At Purex, we know that Americans work more, sweat more, and play more. That's why we've created a detergent that does more. New Purex Advanced, with a double-action formula that fights tough stains. Action 1 removes dirt and surface stains. Action 2 goes deeper to help remove the remaining traces of stains. So get more out of life. We'll get more out of your clothes. Purex Advanced.
Imagine that every day is practically perfect in every way.
So many lovely things happened today.
Like in Mary Poppins, new to the Walt Disney Gold Classic Collection. Coming to video and Disney DVD July 2nd. Imagination for a lifetime.
I was ashamed of it.
For millions,
I'd actually have to hide.
gas can be a serious problem, but Phazyme starts to work on contact. To relieve gas, Phazyme Fast.
Phazyme. It works just like that.
Relieve gas, Phazyme Fast.
Is your wrap losing moisture? Saran Classic Wrap locks in moisture to keep foods this fresh. Reynolds Plastic Wrap doesn't. It's not just any wrap, it's Saran Classic Wrap. Is your wrap letting out odors? Saran Classic Wrap keeps food odors wrapped away. Reynolds Plastic Wrap doesn't.
Onion.
It's not just any wrap, it's Saran Classic Wrap.
Now there's a powder to replace all powders. New Neutrogena Healthy Defense. I tried it for the protection. SPF 30 plus antioxidants. I love it because it feels so light, looks so natural. Neutrogena Healthy Defense Powder. Beautiful, beneficial, Neutrogena.
With Palmolive Spring Sensations.
Spring is in the air. Everywhere I look around.
Cool ocean breeze. It's springtime every time you do dishes. Palmolive Spring Sensations.
Spring is in the air.
For a man in power, control is everything.
Don't you take me for a fool!
For a man who's a player, the game is everything.
Okay, you got me.
And for those who want it all, the #1 daytime network is everything.
Now, if that doesn't call for a little champagne, I don't know what does.
There's never been a better time to get into it. Weekdays on CBS.
Today at 4 on Women to Women. Forget the salon. Now you can get a professional manicure at home.
Then at 5, a presidential election in Mexico could mean big changes in California. We'll tell you why, starting today at 4 on CBS 2.
Old dogs can't learn new tricks. I don't think so. Leave the heavy lifting to the men.
Oh, really?
There are never enough hours in the day.
Since when?
Nothing compares to the ballet.
Got that right.
Location is everything.
Bingo.
Now get 2 for 1 or 50% off enrollment fee. Call 1-800-204-2400.
24-hour fitness. All kinds of stuff for all kinds of workouts.
Silence is golden, but Norm's has something to shout about. Our sirloin steak and shrimp dinner with strawberry ice cream pie, only $7.99 at all Norm's restaurants.
Millionaire bachelor Rick Rockwell reacts to Darva's nude photo shoot. Then Farrah Fawcett speaks out about her life in the headlines.
Why do they even want to know? Why did they make that up?
Next, E.T.
Tonight at 7 on CBS 2.
Looking for a little late-night excitement? Dave's got exactly what you need. All-star comedy, big-time celebrities, and edge-of-your-seat excitement.
The Late Show, weeknights on CBS 2.
Don't miss the #1 show in America. All new Survivor, CBS Wednesday.
Are you sure you're okay, Andy? I can call you a nurse.
No, I'm fine.
So you couldn't sleep. Well, how about I get you a book? I can go get you a different magazine. Good morning. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. Hey, Dr. Stewart, how are you? Good. I just dropped by to see how our patient's doing. Oh, well, take your time. I'll see you in a little while.
No, Denise, you don't have to go.
Oh, no, really, it's a friendly visit. Hang out if you want. No, it's okay. I really need to stretch my legs, and I need to go check on Hope. And besides, I think that you would probably be a lot better distraction than I am. She was in a rush.
Probably a private consultation with my surgeon.
Anything you want to talk about? Seems you've really come to care for her.
Well, of course I care for her. She's the mother of my child. And she's a terrific friend.
Feeling a little codependent, are we?
Me? Oh, no. Denise is the one that's dependent on me. You know that I stepped up to the plate and went to bat for her. I mean, she wouldn't be raising Hope today if it weren't for me. She needs me more than I need her.
Oh. Well, if you can't be honest with me or with Denise, be honest with yourself.
Listen, thank you for dropping by. But please, spare me the personal AA meeting here.
Well, which is exactly what you need if you're going to be lying in bed obsessing about things you can't control instead of celebrating the fact that you're back, you're alive, and Ben says you're going to be walking soon.
Not soon enough for Ben. Ben can't wait till I'm back on my feet.
All right. Maybe you're right. Maybe Carly is just setting around the globe with this gambler, but what if, Hal? I get the sneaky suspicion that there's going to be some kind of trouble.
Maybe, because if you keep Julia waiting at Al's any longer, she's going to hand you your head.
No, I was waiting for that call from Interpol.
I will take it, Jack. You go see your girlfriend before she comes to her senses.
I'm going to be back as soon as I can.
Just take your time.
This is a total waste of time. I told you, let's just get out of here.
No, I'm gonna have this out right now. Margot, you are jumping to conclusions. And I spent 3 weeks in a jail cell because it was easier for you to point the finger than to lift the finger to find the real criminal.
I thought we agreed we weren't gonna pursue this here.
All we're asking for is an even break.
We're not gonna get here, so let's just go, okay?
Emily, if you would like, you can file a police report.
All right. Some guy got his mitts on my credit card number. You know, it's the bane of the 21st century. Happens all the time.
Emily, what if they have some of your private information?
So I make a few phone calls to the credit card companies, and they'll straighten it all out, right?
But Emily...
Look, I told Chris he's just making way too big of a deal out of this. It's just some comedy of errors, you know, that snowballed out of control. Nothing personal, Hal. Just a bad joke or something.
I don't quite agree with that theory. A paper like The Intruder makes a few dozen enemies every time it goes to press. Exactly. Could incite somebody to retaliate.
You've got to do something. She's scared about what this could do to Daniel.
You know, if she is that concerned, then Tom would be very happy to take full custody.
That's not even close to being amusing, Margot.
I wasn't even trying to be amusing, Emily.
You know, how would it feel if someone ripped you off and took everything that mattered to you?
Someone did try and do that.
I thought cops were supposed to serve the people. Now you pick and choose who you'll protect?
Let me tell you something. If anything is going on with Emily, I can guarantee you it's of her own making.
Nice. Yeah. Really nice, Margot. Yeah. You know, I can't wait to write my next editorial. Something about the profound compassion and dedication to justice that goes on in the Oakdale Police Department.
All right, you just wait a minute,
All right,
Emily.
hold it. Emily, basically, the problem is our hands are tied until the situation escalates.
Wait, we have to wait for something worse to happen?
Correct. Direct threat to her person or property, proof of malicious intent.
I don't believe this.
No, it's okay. It's all right. I understand. And thank you both for your time. Speaking of time, I've got to head back to the office. Thanks again.
If anything else happens,
I got your number, Hal.
Right.
What happened to you, Margot? You used to have a heart.
In the battle to prevent the gum disease gingivitis, floss goes a long way, because floss removes plaque between teeth. But for many, that might not be enough. To kill the germs brushing and flossing may miss, use Listerine. Listerine is the one brand, the only brand, clinically proven to flow into the tiny spaces between teeth, to kill germs and help prevent the gum disease gingivitis. Stand up to gum disease. Get in here and fight. With Listerine, don't let a good mouth go bad.
Now, herbs and botanicals are together in an itch relief cream that's hypoallergenic. New Natural Harmony from the makers of Lanacane. Only Natural Harmony creates steroid-free itch relief with tea tree, chamomile, skin-soothing vitamins, plus aloe.
It even stops tough itching, yet it's gentle to sensitive skin.
New Natural Harmony from the makers of Lanacane. Hypoallergenic itch relief, inspired by nature.
I'm at my boss's barbecue. He said, how are the hot wings? I made them myself. I said, where's the Alka-Seltzer? I'll make it myself.
Only Alka-Seltzer's effervescent power relieves indigestion and pain fast.
Get better relief. Get Alka-Seltzer.
Don't get stuck. Set your lashes free with new Feather Lash by L'Oreal. For lashes so soft, so feathery, they won't stick together. Fan, separate, and nourish every little lash with new Feather Lash by L'Oreal Paris.
Cool la la, so cool. Refreshing. La la, so full of life. Save us. The refreshing flavor of life.
Hi. We used to live here. Well, we're having a barbecue. Come on back. Hey. Have a ballpark. No, we couldn't. No.
Some just can't resist the great taste of ballpark franks. They plump when you cook them.
Hi. We used to live here.
Chris blows in here and demands that we do something for Emily, and when Hal and I try to get him to listen to reason, get him to look at all the things that Emily did to us in the past year, he turns it around and accuses me of being biased.
For crying out loud, what in the world is he trying to prove?
Prove, I don't know. Prove what? I mean, could we just pretend that Chris is still working for Emily because he's your eyes and ears?
Nope, Chris is on his own where Emily's concerned.
Why? Why? I mean, after everything she's done to us, why would he still be on her side?
It's a good question.
Oh, I guess Emily Stewart is just irresistible to the Hughes men.
Not funny.
I'm sorry. Okay. What does she want?
Complete custody of Daniel.
What are we going to do about it?
We monitor the situation. If push comes to shove, find out the reason for this new wrinkle. We petition the court for full custody of Daniel.
And we keep an eye on Chris, because Emily is reeling him in.
Well, a trip to Emily Land is never complete without a daily dose of indignity and humiliation.
I would have known they were going to treat you like that. I just figured if they heard it from me, Emily, it would have been different.
What were you thinking? Black sheep defending the black sheep? Double the slaughter, double the fun? Margot's gonna think I put you up to this now.
Margot was just being...
Her usual self-righteous, judgmental self.
Look, I didn't mean to make things worse.
I know. I know, it's just, you know, the one time I got a Hughes coming to my rescue, I get this.
You know, when I was in jail on that stalker charge, it sure felt good to have someone in my corner.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know about that.
Maybe it's time you did.
What, you want to turn me onto some town pariah chat room or something?
No, Emily, I want to come and write for the intruder.
Look, if you are doing this because you feel sorry for me,
No,
I don't need
no
your pity.
way. And not only do I want to write, I want to run interference for you with my family.
You know what? I'm the first person to admit that I've given your family cause to mistrust me every now and then.
Hey, we all deserve a chance to start over.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to do, okay? I'm trying to start over.
All right. Sometimes it's easier if you don't do it alone. What do you say?
Thanks. Come here. You have no idea how much that means to me.
Anything interesting going on at the station?
Well, the usual.
Anything new on Carly?
Why would you ask me that?
Curious?
Well, I mean, Hal's working on it. And I guess he's trying to track down that guy she left town with, Phillips. Guess he stayed a few weeks at the Lakeview.
Oh, it sounds like Carly was planning to leave all along.
Could be. But that's for him to worry about. Me, I got my hands full with this frisky little brunette.
Oh,
What's her name? Her name is,
Lucky Guy.
Lucky Girl.
Oh. Now, don't you feel like an enormous weight has been lifted off your shoulders letting Hal take over this investigation?
Yeah, Juliet, there's something I need to... Huh. What was that for?
Do you remember the day after that robbery when we were here and we realized that we wanted to spend our future together?
You gave me the most incredible kiss.
And then you kissed me back.
Yeah, like this.
Did you ever imagine that we could be this happy?
Never.
Oh, I interrupted you. Okay, so what were you going to tell me?
Oh, yeah, I was thinking... You know, all this talk about culinary schools and building a future together. What do you say about a little decorating?
Well, it depends. Decorate what? Oh, you don't mean...
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's about time we made the house yours.
No, not interested.
What?
Unless we can make it ours.
Ours? Yeah, I could definitely get behind that.
You really mean that? I mean, decorating, it sounds awfully domestic.
Yeah.
Like permanent.
Well, it does, doesn't it?
And believe me, if I start accessorizing and coordinating colors, there's no turning back from that.
Baby, I'm not going anywhere. How about you?
Wild horses couldn't drag me away.
Picnics aren't red checkered tablecloths anymore. Sometimes they're not even tables. Picnics happen when they happen. Whenever good friends get together over some of the best fried chicken you've ever tasted. KFC's original recipe chicken. Real chicken. On the bone, in the bucket. Along with all the good stuff it comes with. So come on down to KFC and pick up the 10-piece finger-licking feast for just $14.99. And have yourself a picnic. Anytime, anywhere.
Here's great news from Gerber that has to feel better for your baby. A new diaper rash lotion that works without being thick and sticky. It's there, but you can barely see it. Gerber has the only lotion that glides on to form an invisible barrier that helps treat and prevent diaper rash every day, without that sticky stuff. Now, doesn't that feel better? Shouldn't your baby be a Gerber baby? Look for all the new products in the Gerber aisle for your happy, healthy baby.
Let's face it, if lunch was good, your breath is, ugh. Good thing sugar-free Eclipse from Wrigley zaps whatever you ate. Hey, Eclipse, or hold your breath.
Summer has a uniform. Short sleeves, bare knees, and shades of tan. And this year, a splash of pink will improve play. Country Time Pink Lemonade, the official sponsor of summer.
It's a harmonious celebration as cherries and cream cheese come together in a deliciously flaky pastry. New cream cheese and cherry Pop-Tarts pastry swirls. It's one flaky little number.
Luscious, creamy.
Want to whip up your lips?
Moisture Whip from Maybelline. Moisten them up, dress them up. From pale to empowered. Up to 75% moisturizers and conditioners for smooth, supple lips in 60 shades. Moisture Whip. Maybelline.
Are you a hardcore driver? Do you want an exciting car that's built tough? This is the Pontiac Grand Am. It's as hardcore as they come because it's the only car built with solid form design. Are you a hardcore driver? Grand Am by Pontiac.
You feel anything when I do this?
Nothing.
Okay. What about now?
No. I had major surgery so I could walk again. And I still can't feel anything. My legs and feet are numb.
Try not to focus on that, okay? Every patient recovers according to his body's own timetable. There's nothing to worry about, really. You're doing fine. Good. Look, I'll spread the word to your father. I know how concerned he's been. Talk to you later.
It's Ben. What happened? The test.
Everything went okay. All the tests show that Andy's recovering normally.
There's something else, isn't there?
He still isn't feeling anything in his legs. The operation was a complete success. I don't understand this.
What did you tell Andy?
I told him the truth, that all patients are different and experience different rates of recovery.
And how did he take it?
He's impatient, a little anxious, which is to be expected, all things considered. Now, can we just go talk about this over lunch?
Look, Ben, I shouldn't go. I just want to be around in case he needs something else, okay?
He'll be fine.
Look, honey, I know. Come on, I know Andy's scared, and he's in there alone right now, and what's wrong with trying to be his friend? So I will see you soon. Okay?
Soon. Hey, you don't have to worry.
Who says I'm worried?
I know your expression. Look, the way I see it, if my surgeon's not worried about my progress, then neither am I. He's the best and he knows what he's doing. So let's not sweat it.
Wait a second. Wait 1 second. I thought I was the one that's supposed to be cheering you up.
You did, when you walked in the room. It's always nice spending time with a friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Good. See, I don't need any cheering up. Because I know that no matter what, I have every reason to get through this.
You're right. Your daughter.
And her mother. I don't know where I'd be without you.
You look at me like that. It's like somebody cranked up the temperature about 100 degrees.
It is getting kind of hot in here, isn't it?
Well, I'll take the credit, but actually the blame goes to that jacket. It's burning up outside. Why are you still wearing that thing?
Totally forgot I had it on.
Here, take it off.
No,
Making me hot. Just
no, don't worry
looking at
about
you.
it. Come on. No, Juliet, don't. Juliet, don't. No,
Is
don't.
this a surprise for me?
Juliet, don't, please.
Is this why you're acting so suspicious at the police station? Let's see here. Phillips? Hong Kong? Winston Lowe? What? Jack? You're still looking for Carly?
Stunning.
I detest it.
Well, actually, I was referring to you. Perhaps these baubles will lift your spirits.
Thank you, Winston.
Are you or someone you care for increasingly forgetful, repeating questions, or having trouble finding words? When these problems increase gradually and interfere with daily life, it may not be normal aging. It could be Alzheimer's disease. There is no cure, but today there's help, including Aricept, a once-a-day prescription medicine. Aricept is clinically proven to treat symptoms of mild to moderate Alzheimer's. Aricept is generally well tolerated, but may not be for everyone. People at risk for ulcers should tell their doctors because their condition may get worse. Some people may experience fainting. Common side effects are nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting. Others include insomnia, muscle cramps, fatigue, and loss of appetite. In studies, these were usually mild and temporary. So if you think memory problems could be Alzheimer's, see a doctor. Ask about the #1 prescribed medicine for Alzheimer's, Aricept. Medicine to remember.
The Payless buy one, get one half off sandal sale is going on now. So many sandals, so little time. So what are you waiting for? Payless, doesn't it feel good?
I wasted way too much time being fat. I would go up and down and up and down. Look at me. I lost over 50 pounds on this Slim Fast plan, and I kept it off for over 3 years. I didn't know I looked like this underneath. It's not only about being thin, it's about feeling good and having energy. I exercise, I eat right. I have a shake for lunch every day. It helps me stay this way. If you know your ABCs, you know the vitamins in Slim Fast. It's a fun way of rejuvenating your body.
Slim Fast, every day. Get healthy.
It can happen to you.
My doctor said occasional personal dryness is natural. She recommended KY. I chose KY Silk E. Nothing feels more natural.
KY Silk E with vitamin E from the #1 doctor-recommended brand.
CBS Wednesday, right after Survivor. 10 people will say goodbye to their families and friends and meet their new roommates for the first time. For the next 3 months, they'll attempt to live in this house with cameras recording their every move. They'll have no contact with the outside world and no privacy. Whatever happens, you'll see it all. 5 nights a week on television. They live, you watch. Big Brother premieres CBS Wednesday, right after Survivor.
When Jill Abbott speaks,
You keep messing with me, and the gloves are coming off.
you'd better listen.
I'm not through with you yet.
Because it's Diva Lesson 101.
You're way out of your league.
And what happens next
You have no idea the hurt I will put on you.
is everything. This week on The Young and the Restless.
Millionaire bachelor Rick Rockwell reacts to Darva's nude photo shoot. Then Farrah Fawcett speaks out about her life in the headlines.
Why do they even want to know? Why do they make that up?
Next, E.T.
Tonight at 7 on CBS 2.
Because you work for yourself now. Because you're out on your own. Because you've given up company benefits to work at home. That doesn't mean you have to pay a lot for health coverage. Call Kaiser Permanente, and we'll show you how to get quality medical care for a lot less than you'd expect. You shouldn't have to take chances with the health of you and your loved ones. That's why we created Personal Advantage. Starting as low as $111 a month, you'll have all these benefits: $15 doctor visits, hospitalization, preventive care, and prescription coverage with no deductibles. And a plan that puts patient care in the hands of doctors, not insurance administrators. Call this number now for your free information kit to get the coverage you can't do without at a price you can afford. Call today because you deserve a health plan that works as hard as you do. Kaiser Permanente, in the hands of doctors.
The secret to the perfect summer party today at 4.
Don't miss the #1 show in America. All New Survivor, CBS Wednesday.
Hey. Hey, Vic.
Hey.
How you doing? I'm sorry I'm late.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's nothing. Look, I tried to call you. I wanted to reschedule this. I just am having a hard time getting my brain wrapped around anything to do with business right now.
It's totally okay. I understand.
Okay, so this will be a waste of time. So why don't we figure out another time in this week coming to do this?
You know what? I've got an even better idea. Why don't we talk about something that's really important?
What would that be?
Your son. Philip, now forgive me for speaking my mind, but you made one mistake by sleeping with Beth. Don't make another one by letting someone else raise him.
Good, so now you're ready to sort them up. Okay, very good. Okay, very good. Yes, that's good. Boy, this is good. Very nice.
You're always concerned.